Can I get that one more time? Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hold on. Sorry. Okay, good. Thank you.
Back here yesterday and today.
I thought that yesterday, the guys were emotionally down. There's no doubt about it. Everybody was kind of in that fog, but they practiced hard. And I think today, we had a very good practice, and it was a good prep for Rutgers. There are some mismatches out there. They've got a physicality we don't have right now, so that'll be a challenge. And there were some teaching moments that, I think will be good for our guys, and try and clean them up again tonight or tomorrow morning at 7:30 or 8. Go from there.
Kind of a difficult travel schedule going that far and playing an early morning game tomorrow.
Yeah, it's. Hey man, I was an NEI2 guy. We're hopping in a plane, like they're gonna hand us water. It's a good deal, good way. But we'll be fine. I think those things are what you make of them.
And Rutgers' record maybe a little bit deceiving.
They're a good team. They do a lot of things right. Coach Pikel is well studied and well accomplished when you look at his time with Jim Calhoun at UConn. And you see him winning at Stony Brook, and then you see that physicality of a UConn team like Calhoun used to have right away and what he's got. They just don't have all the skill in the world right now, but they've got guys that can get hot like Sanders and Mike Williams. Corey Sanders and Mike Williams can really hurt you, and they're one of the best rebounding teams in the conference and the country.
You've been through 3-game losing streaks before in your career.
Longer.
Yeah. Longer.
And longer winning streaks. So.
Yeah. Does this feel like a longer losing streak than it is, or shorter?
They're all horrible, terrible, but I don't know the name of the book anymore. My no good, terrible, awful day.
Terrible, no good, very bad day.
Yeah, it's all that. Yeah, it's all that. It's very bad, and so. It's tough, man, because, you play, you do a lot of things right, put yourself in a good position, can't get over the top. Go to Michigan, put yourself in a good position, can't get stops. I thought we played better defense the other night, but it's just not enough, But I thought our kids fought, and, we just got to come out and fight again because it's just going to be this way, whether it's Rutgers or Michigan State. This is kind of the way it's going to be right now in the Big Ten.
With your guys having been close, though, do you sense frustration on their part at all because of that? Or, are they encouraged? Or how are you
Well, they're not encouraged. Nobody is. I think they're, I don't want to say disappointed, more ticked off. You feel like you're 3-0, you're ahead of the game, and now here you are, 0-0. And, 1-2 at home, and that's not what we want to be about, but you are what your record is, and so there we are.
Do you guys kind of understand just how fine a line it is between winning and losing in this league, and how one or two plays?
Yes and no. Like, we only showed one clip from the game at Ohio State, and we showed it over and over, and it wasn't the last play of the game. It was a play with about 2 minutes left, and we made 3 tactical errors because we decided that when Jaquan Lyle drove, he was going to do a certain thing, and then he didn't. And all of a sudden, somebody didn't stop the big guy. Somebody didn't, help in. And so we were evaluators. We were making decisions of what's important and what's not just playing. And certainly being a little bit tired does that to you, being a little disappointed because we had just missed some free throws and some layups. But you have to get over that. And so there's got to be a mental checklist every time, defensively or whatever, that I have to make this play. This is my job, do my job, and take it seriously. And when we can do that and show that kind of maturity, we'd be special because we'd be 5-1 probably, but we're not.
How important is rebounding in this next game?
Considering we've been out-rebounded the second half of every game so far, scares the heck out of me. They're an outstanding rebounding team. We can't play volleyball with these guys. We can't just let them get it up on the rim. So there's a lot of things that go into that. One is transition defense, getting back, getting your defense set. Another one is just guarding the ball, right? And then any action they run to get a half-step advantage, whether it be a screening action, a ball screen. We have to handle those things well to keep the ball in front of us. If we can keep the ball in front of us, make them take outside shots, but if they get driving it in the paint, throw it in the paint, and we're not there, we're in trouble.
Tim, when you're in a conference like this, is there a little bit of dread playing the team that hasn't won a game yet?
I'd like to think the pressure is on them, right? At least that's what I'm telling myself. But I don't know. I think our guys respect Rutgers, and they've seen them play, and they've seen the physicality they play with. They realize they've been ahead of every team at one point or another that they played in the league, even though they've dropped them all. So I don't think there's I don't think there's an easy one in the bunch. You know.
Any significance with the T-shirt you're wearing today?
Last time I wore it, we went to Indiana. Oh, 2 times ago I wore it, we went to Indiana. And the last time I wore it, we went to Maryland. So, yes, there's a great amount of significance to it.
A lot of flu and colds and stuff going around. You guys going through that?
Just
or-
me, just
Okay.
me, yeah. Just the wuss.
Okay.
It's my second time of the year. I never happens. But I think they're fine. I don't ask often. So maybe, RJ hasn't come to me with anything.
Still the same with Ed?
Yep. Ed's out. I always tell them if they want their belly rub, they gotta call their mommy. Oh, vapor, Vicks on there. Feel better.
Thanks, Coach.